Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, the God of the Hebrew Israelites. Yahweh Shah is the true name of His only begotten Son. I want to give double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. And I want to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. I woke up like this, man. So I had this female that I've been dealing with for about a year. And she's supposed to we're supposed to spend some time together a few weeks ago, but she ended up having her period, man. But I mean, she started to complain, and the days went by, and time progressed, and I mean, she's been bleeding for like almost a month and some change now, I believe. So, and I had woke up to this article through the Spirit and Power Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, because it was such a coincidence that she's been dealing with this, and I deal with her. So it was just, it was very, 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 some say coincidental, but of course we know this is done through the Spirit. But I had came across this article and then I screenshot it, but it says study confirms link between jab and increased menstrual cycle length. So, I mean, she's been trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and lo and behold, this could be the very cause of what she's going through right now, man, because it's only supposed to be 7 days, and but she's been bleeding, man, for about a month and some change, man. So she may have told me that she got that shot, maybe I didn't remember, but I sent her this morning, like maybe like 20 minutes ago. I screenshotted her and I asked her, did she take it? And of course, you see what she say. Hell yeah, she took it. And like I say, she's been trying to figure out what's going on. Can't really. And hey, man, hey, enough said, man. Let's see what the scriptures have to say about it in a minute. Yahweh Shema how Shah have to say about it, right? Because this is all in relation to this coming hour of temptation, this trying time leading up to that, them making everyone take that mark, all right, that mark of the beast spoke of in Revelations, all right. And this is why we have to be rooted and grounded in our faith, man. There's a lot of exposing Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh Shai is doing right now, exposing the fake from the real, man. The one who truly have faith and the ones that just want to whatever the hell they got going on, man. All right. I through the Spirit, I stay out of that. Going that, calling out these camps. I mean, if the Spirit's on me, I'm going to call it out. But, this is deadly serious, man. Knowing exactly what's going on, knowing what that mark is, and having the faith, all right, to drive on, man. All right, let's go to Isaiah. It's gonna be quick though. I just, hey, it was, the Spirit, man. I just woke up to that article, and this girl I've been dealing with, I was like, you've been bleeding for over a month, G. You hear me? Been bleeding for a month straight. That's horrific, man. It's terrifying, man. You know what I mean? But hey, this is what happens, man, when I bring out these precepts. Isaiah 31, and I do believe one. Here it is. This is what happens, man. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Now we know Egypt is synonymous with bondage, all right? Captivity. Now we know that we are through the Spirit, we know that we're still in our captivity, man. All right, that we're still in bondage, man. They just changed the way they did it. So woe, which means destruction, to these people who trust in the ones that are oppressing us. And we know who our oppressor is, ultimately Esau, Edom. All right, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Who is that? Yahweh Bahashem Malak Yahweh Shah. All right. right? Neither seek the Lord. And there it is, man. So this is a problem, man. Woe, that means again destruction to our people that trust in these folks, man. Again, we just told y'all to hold on to your faith, and that was a test, man. And it gave us a chance to see who really, got some faith about themselves, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Hawashai. But it wasn't nothing but a test, man, and y'all failed. So we know truly, all right, if y'all folded under that little bit of pressure, when it comes time, that you might have to give up your home, your well-being, that you're going to fold and going to take that mark of the beast. All right, we're going to reiterate these things again and again. We repeat, do not take that mark of the beast. There is no gray area. All right, you guys sound scared to me. That's what that is, man. That's called fear. And all right, this is why we've been practicing, rehearsing these things, man, so to prepare us for this hour of temptation, because it's not a joke. All right. Ouch. Let's go to yeah, man, it was a test, man. And the majority of people, they failed, man. It was like, damn, especially, we don't need to talk about the people of our nation who just blatantly don't give a flying flip. I like to talk about that so-called gray areas, the so-called Christians and the ones that know that they're Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, you took that shot, you threw. Plain and simple, right? And it wasn't major pressure. And again, it's all of Yahweh Shema Hawashai. That remnant, we're gonna be all right. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. But like, for our sake, let's talk about the hopeful elect. And some people did get pressure applied, but we held on to our faith. You know what I mean? And the other people that claim they're God fearing, and the other people that know that they're Hebrew Israelites, claim they're Yahweh fearing. I mean, they folded, man. They folded like wet napkins, man. And it was a good test of faith. They didn't really have any faith, because if they really truly did, man, they would have waited on the Lord. That's why how many times have we said this, wait on the Lord, patient. We taught all these things. And when it came, test time, crunch time, people folded like wet napkins, man. All right. How much more when it is some real issues out here? This is the faith section, if you will, man. Hebrews, the 11th chapter. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, in relation to this coming mark of the beast, man. All right, we know what's coming. We believe through the Spirit that this is it, man. That this is the mark, that microchip. All right, embedded in our skin, but the evidence of things not seen. We don't know how the Lord is going to deliver us from these things. That's what the faith is. All right. You can't fake do this shit. All right. With Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, guys. These dudes are faking, they're faking the faith, man. All right. Again, substance. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for. So we hope to be delivered. We hope, that our power is real and dealing with us, and he's going to protect us from these things. We're not denying it. All right. We're not denying this isn't going to happen. We're not denying what's blatantly plain and right in front of our face now. I always say, maybe in the 80s, the 90s, this kind of would have sounded far-fetched, but the technology is here, bro. All they want to do is just put our cell phones in our hands, credit cards in our hands. Why is that such a hard thing to grasp, man? All right, how are you gonna buy or sell with whatever these other groups saying the mark of the beast is, man? All right, they're gonna track you, have your medical records, your criminal records, all on this device, man, that they want to implant inside your skin. All right. But again, faith is the evidence of things not seen. Again, we don't know how the Lord is going to protect us, man. Let's go down to verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible. We repeat, it is impossible to please him. Now, who is him? Yahweh, first and foremost, Yahweh Shai. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is. That's the beginning of this thing, man. First, you got to believe. All right. Have the spirit to believe that the Lord does exist. And then you got to fear. that power. All right. And then you will start to learn these things. Then, the Lord will open you up and you'll be more receptive to the truth and not lies and deceit and confusion. The Lord was sent here to deliver us from all that confusion and those lies and that deceit. All right. And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. What is that reward, man? First and foremost, it's mercy for our transgressions. We all went the hell off. You still dealing with things on a daily basis, man. But that's the reward we seek most, is to be pardoned, to have mercy. And of course, the manifestation of the kingdom, Malaki Yahushua coming ruling, Lord willing, us ruling, with Yahushua, under Yahushua. All right, under King David, under the 12 apostles, man, in their respective orders. All right, and by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, again, we're in that time now, man. The Lord has revealed these secret things to the servants, the prophets, and they're warning the people. Hey, man, these tragic things are coming. Ultimately, there's going to be a huge war. There's going to be chaos, and these folks are going to, try to make us bow down to that system, bow down to this beast and worship them, and, make science their God. All right. By faith, Noah being warned of God things not seen of yet. Again, we haven't seen them implement the mark of the beast just yet. So people are, they're in denial. We're saying, man, we see it clear as day. Moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir to the righteousness which is by what? Faith. So it's all about that, man. We got it. And again, man, you're going to be weeded out, man. All right, we're going to weed you out. Yahweh Shema Hawashai, first and foremost, is going to weed you out, and the men are going to weed you out as well, man. If y'all don't really have that true faith, because you're a liability to us, claiming that you got faith, and then we get out here, then you turn your back on, the men of Yahweh Shema Hawashai. You're a liability. That's why we're going so hard. We're here to see, who our brothers and sisters are, who believe in the same thing that we believe in, man. The rest of you clowns is going to catch it, man. Look at what happened to all these people. It's starting to, show its ugly head now. The people that took that juice, man. All right, it shit ain't over with. And I mean, verse 8, by faith, same thing, man. Abraham, hey, going into the promised land, man, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out not knowing whither he went. He didn't know where the hell he was going. It's the same thing we're saying that we might have to go through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem and Hawashai. We might, where we're gonna not take this mark of the beast, and there's no telling what's gonna happen. We might be in a prison, a camp, or we might be literally running in the wilderness, not knowing where we're going. Just like if they take us somewhere and say, "Hey, fuck it, we're taking you." We don't know where we're going. We don't know how we're gonna be delivered. But it goes back to that faith where it says, the evidence of things not seen. We don't know, exactly how the spiritual power thing is going to work, but we believe it. We believe the Lord is going to be there for us and bless us with the things that we need, man. All right. Good luck, you clowns. All right. 3. Let's go to Romans. Not going to be long today either. Just, it was just on my spirit because I woke up to it, and it was such a coincidence, what the world call it. Again, I'm saying it's through the spirit that I saw that article. And I had a female that I'm dealing with that was actually going through this. She's been bleeding, man. And because she didn't, have no faith, man. We ain't tripping too hard about that Jew shit more than we tripping about our people taking this doggone mark of the beast, man. Y'all weak, but it is gives you like a foresight, or foreshadowing, of things to come, man. And we're just saying, man, more than likely, if you got pressure applied, or you felt like it was pressure being applied to you, and you bowed down and took that shot, more than likely you're going to take this mark of the beast, which the Lord telling you day in, day out, do not take it. All right. People scared, man. They ain't fooling me. That's fear. If you denying it, you just scared because you know truly what comes with that. So we don't really care. Like, we know what comes with that. I mean, death, right? I guess our people, like, they don't want to deal with the harsher things of the scriptures, man. They just want the smooth words, man. All right. Just like they only really want to talk about the law, man. They don't want to deal with prophecy. I see that now more than ever, man. Again, I stay out of that. But the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai, be placed upon me, and I can see these things. I see what the apostles and elders and older brothers, are getting on to these other camps about. I see it. They're right. I feel, through the spirit, that I'm in the right place, man. Following GMS, man. All right. All right. But where am I at? 1 Corinthians. 10 and 13. Hey, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. To what? Live, man. Now we men, we want to live, in pleasure, in paradise. That's why, Jake does what he does. That's why our enemy does what he does, building up these places. Look at so-called, Dubai, how they trying to make that shit to like a paradise or something like that. All right. And that's what going back into that mark of the beast, man. In order to maintain that and hold on to this, to live, you're going to have to bow down, man. That's that common temptation going, to the hour of temptation, man. Are you going to live, for Yahweh Shema Hawashah, or are you going to bow down and live for the enemy? All right. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Beautiful. And that's the point. It kills everything everyone else is saying, man. We got to be those guys, because we're telling you exactly, hey, man, you can't deny it. It's written in the Bible, in Revelation, the mark of the beast. All right, we're saying, so it has to be true. If y'all claim, y'all believe in Yahweh Shema Shah, or let the Christians call him God and Jebus, y'all believe in that. So you got to believe on every word that's in there, or else you are already null and void. All right. So we know that there's gonna be, a mark coming. And people are going to be tempted, man. People are going to be tempted, even, the men and women of Yahweh Shema Hawashai. But again, we're reading that the Lord is not going to put us in any specific situation that we can't be delivered from, that we can't show our faith and be delivered from. That's the difference between our mindset and their mindset. Half of the people don't want to deal with the reality of that we got to go through this great tribulation, and then the rest of them are trying to gray area the hell out of it, like, trying to talk their way out of it. Y'all ain't fooling the real ones. All right. Man, let me bring that out in Revelation right quick, though, man. Going back to understand why we saying don't take this mark, man, because the Lord told us not to take it, plain and simple. All right, this is Revelation 16 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial, talking about those angels, man. All right, and these trumpet plagues upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon who, man? Upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. There it is, man. All right. Now, ultimately, this is gonna lead up, to pain, death, and suffering, man. All right. All this is in relation. That's why we're saying not to take this, man. Now, if you feel like you Billy Badass and you don't give a flying flip about pain and suffering, well, you go right ahead and bow down to these people, man. We want to live over here, man. We would rather not experience that pain. All right. But if you Billy Badass, then, what's the point of us telling you this other than the Lord being righteous? So when he brings that real deal wrath and you're screaming, you can't talk shit about our power, because he warned you. So you can't say, no, you didn't, nobody told me anything. We told you day in and day out, man, not to take it, you crusty clown. And I had another precept, but that was the point on that, man. It was just on my spirit to speak on these things, man, because it's a hot topic right now, man. All praises to Yahweh Bashem and Hawashai for keeping us, man. Hey, look how we made it through these storms, Israel. Yeah, so far so good. All brothers accounted for, present and accounted for, huh? Yeah. Hey, man. With that being said, hey, man, just keep pushing Akim, keep pushing Agwad, man. We almost home, man. It's gonna be a beautiful paradise, man. Hey, shalom.